Hey guys, welcome back to a new motherfucking video after a very long pause since my last video, which was the Ibanez ranking video. I want to apologize for two things. First thing is that there's very low light now in my room because the weather fucking sucks and I don't have any kind of light I can use, so yeah. And I also want to apologize for the very long pause. Many things happened, but I hope to post at least a video every few weeks if I can. And in this period of my absence on YouTube, in this span of September to October, many things happened in the metal industry. Many bands released their singles, like Dark Angel, Halloween, Megadeth, Coroner, Creator and Testament. Today I'm going to talk about Creator, Coroner, Megadeth and Testament. I'm not gonna talk about Dark Angel and Halloween, not for something, but because I don't listen to them, even if I want to get more in depth with Halloween, but for now I'm going to talk about just four bands. The first thing I want to talk about is the Megadeth video. The end is near. Not commenting on the video itself because it's made with artificial intelligence. I mean, unlike most people, I don't necessarily shit on AI videos, but I shit on the idea of using it as a trend, because most people now are using IA for kind of a trend thing because everyone is doing it, so we have to do it also. I totally dislike that idea, especially for metal music. It sounds kinda hypocrite because, you know, metal, at least thrash metal and these genres, should be kinda against the idea of trending, the idea of being too similar with the world. You know, they kind of want to be different. We want to be different than the society. So the idea that even metal bands are starting to use AI, it's kind of hypocrite. So yeah, I don't really embrace that idea. But the video aside, they basically announced they are going to do their last ride. They are going to do their farewell tour, and then gone. What I think about it? Well, honestly, I think their retirement is sooner than I expected. I mean, they could go a few years more. They could go until 2028, 27. I think they can easily do more things before retiring. Like, if you take, for example, Iron Maiden, bro, they're fucking never retiring. So if a band like Iron Maiden is not retiring, but a band like Megadeth does, it's kind of weird if you think about it. But it's up to Dave, I think. It's up to the band members. If they want to retire, they can retire, but I think they could go a few years more. And about the farewell tour, if I'm going, if I'm not going, that kind of depends on two main factors. The first factor, if they are going to do if they are going to do a tour with other bands. I mean, if it's just Megadeth, then I could skip it because I already saw a tour where they went alone or accompanied by a small band and that's it. But if there's going to be like a tour where there's Megadeth, Exodus, etc., just to name some bands, Megadeth, Coroner, then I will go definitely. Second factor is depends on where they are going to do it, because if they are going to do just a Milan date where they go to Milan, then what the fuck, man? There's not only Milan in Italy. I understand Milan as the most publishers, as the most audience. I understand it, but at least do one date in Milan and one date in South Italy. Because, I mean, the fact that annoys me is that I'm also from South Italy, so I have to go to the other fucking side of Italy to see a band. And when that thing happens very often, like with almost 99% of tour dates, that's going to be very annoying. I also don't like Milan that much, I mean, compared to Rome and shit, so that also depends on the date they are going. But anyways, we are going to comment the singles. Now, the first single I want to talk about is about Coroner Renewal. I'm not going to give a review, a full in-depth review. I'm just gonna say a few things because what gives a shit. I mean, I don't want to make this video any longer than it could be. So Renewal is pretty fucking amazing. I like the rhythmic section, the instrumental section. I don't much remember the solo, but I think it was pretty good. The main title, the main concept of the song is very cool. I like it, and Coroner did such a great job. Then we got Symmetry. Now, unlike Renewal, I'm less familiar with Symmetry. I didn't listen to it very much. If I remember, it's still good, but I think Renewal is a little bit up for me. I also am going to comment on the new album, Dissonance Theory. I like the album, the cover album. I think they could have gone a little bit more like, I don't know how to say, they could have done a little bit more with the cover album, but it's still very cool. I mean, the fact I'm saying this is because Coroner returned doing music after like 40 years of long pause, so I think they could have took the occasion for doing something a little bit more, unique, more amazing. But the cover album is still very good. I like the title. I mean, Dissonance Theory is so fucking great, and it's going to release this month on October. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Now, Testament, there is Infanticide High, which is a song against AI. That's pretty fucking amazing, very fucking aggressive, very fast, very aggressive. It's pretty cool. I like the cover art, the cover album. It's kind of cool. Maybe not as cool as Titans of Creation, but I like it. Parabellum as a title is pretty standard. I mean, it's not very inspiring. I don't like it as a title, an album title, but it does the job done. Then we got the other track, which I forgot the title. Hold on. If I remember, it's Shadow People. Yeah, Shadow People. Shadow People is also a very great song. I'm not very familiar with it. I kind of forgot the song, but I remember it's very, very fucking great. About Creator, they released Seven Serpents. The song is cool. The main concept of the song is also very cool. I like the idea of seven serpents. I mean, the concept of the serpents, the snakes. I also like the cover art because it kinda calls the biblical angels, you know, the biblical accurate angels. I mean, it kinda seems like that. Then we got the reference to, if I remember, Coma of Souls. I think this figure is from Coma of Souls. Yeah, that's pretty fucking cool. Now, Crushers of the World is also kind of a standard name. It's cool, does the fact, but it's not really that much of inspiring. I mean, if we compare it to Dissonance Theory just sounds so cool. But at the end of the day, it's Coroner, so they are fucking masters. They are mastercraft. Yeah, the song is cool, kinda solid. I mean, not really masterpiece, but not bad. I think it's pretty solid. We are going to talk about Tipping Point for now, Megadeth. Now, Tipping Point. The song got leaked like a week ago, like sooner than the upload. People called it solid, called it mediocre, called it kinda lazy. I mean, at my first listen, I also had I also thought it was a little bit uninspired, like the average Megadeth song. But then I released it more times, and yeah, it's very cool. I like it. I like some sections of the songs. I mean, at the end of the day, it's Megadeth, so Dave Mustaine is fucking a guarantee, you know. Dave Mustaine is a genius, you know. He's the godfather of thrash metal, so of course he's not that delusional. He does a very good job. Timu Monsar, I don't know if that's how you pronounce his name, but yeah, Timu is also a good guitar player. I prefer Kiko. He's a little bit more melodic, more expressive, but Timu is also very cool, very good. And the video, some people called it AI. I kinda looked at it. I don't know if it's professional software from AI. I mean, it's not that ChatGPT AI. It's definitely an high quality AI. It seems like it's made with editing, with software effects. At least to me, it does not feel AI at all. But yeah, the song is very fucking cool, as I mentioned. The solos are very good. The sections are fucking amazing. I especially like the solo at the beginning. That's really so Megadeth style and so fucking well made. So yeah, Megadeth definitely has the high ground for now. I mean, if I have to choose what is the best song from Coroner, Megadeth, etc., I mean, it's kinda between Renewal, maybe, yeah, Renewal and Tipping Point, honestly. Then we got Infanticide, AI, Shadow People. Those are great, but I think Megadeth has a little bit more high ground, and so Coroner. Coroner is always Coroner, so I'm kinda hoped between these four bands. I mean, I mainly hoped for Megadeth, as usual. I'm also very hoped for Coroner. I think they are going to do a very great job. The album is going to be one of the best albums in the year, 100%. I'm also very hyped for Testament. I think they still are going to do a very great job. They also that one band that never leaves their roots. I mean, their albums are pretty much still very similar, and Creator also the same thing. I mean, the Seven Serpents kinda sounds like Hey Tuberhales, and Hey Tuberhales kinda sounds like Gordon's Violence. I hope to look forward to these bands, and yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. So thank you for watching. I hope to not die again to not let this channel die again. So yeah, I'm going to do every fucking possible thing I can, and goodbye.